Truck's almost empty. But they pull me in anyway.
No reason to.
I go in, they put me in the bypass lane, which is a lane which slows you down but takes you on by the scales. You ain't got to stop, let them wait. It just takes you on by. Well, this happened about 3 times. So I'm like, you know what, Lord? I know you're protecting me. I know you're keeping me safe. But show me what you're keeping me from. I want to know what you're keeping me from, what you're protecting me from. I want to see it. I'll never ask that again. I was going down the road. I got pulled into 3-way section. It held me up about 5 minutes. As I'm going up this long hill, I see this black puff of smoke. It's about 5 minutes ahead of me, which is exactly how long I was held up in those way sections. When I get up there, there is a brand new Mercedes-Benz that has hit the bridge. You can still see the man's body in the car. The flames had already made it all the way back to the trunk. The car was completely consumed. The skid marks came from the fast lane all the way across sideways into that bridge. If I would have been beside him, he would have collected me. There would have never, at 70 miles an hour, in that fiberglass body of that truck, I would have never survived. There was no way I would have survived. Because by the time I got to him, there was truck drivers that had already pulled over, grabbed their fire extinguishers, and were getting to the car, and the car was already completely consumed. Before I passed it, and before they got to it, the rear tires exploded and scared them, and they backed away from the car. 5 minutes of my time. I'm in a hurry. I'm trying to get where I'm going, and God's slowing me down. And I don't know why. I went to, right after that happened, same week, same exact week, I went to deliver a load in New York. I was right there. I wasn't 10 minutes away from the Great Lakes. And they knew I was coming. Called them on the phone. Said, hey, I'm on my way. What time are you going to be here? Be here about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, we'll be ready for you. I get there at 2 o'clock, at 1:30 actually. Nobody's there. The crew unloaded the first truck and then left. They're an hour and a half, 2.5 hours away. Because I called them, I said, well, where are you guys at? Oh, we're in another job. We're 2.5 hours away. We'll get you first thing in the morning. I'm like, great, thanks. You know, I got another load waiting on me down the south side of New York, right at the Pennsylvania line. And you guys are going to make me lose it. Well, I called my boss. He called me back later on that afternoon, a couple hours later. He said, don't worry about it. They're going to load you tomorrow. I had a 3 o'clock appointment in New York at that place to get reloaded. When I got down there, I was talking to a truck driver. He told me, he said, yeah. He said, I had an appointment yesterday. My appointment was at 4 o'clock. I was like, really? I said, well, why are you here today? Were they that busy? He said, no, sir. I had a 3 o'clock appointment now, Friday night, Friday afternoon. He said, no, the truck driver that had the 3 o'clock appointment got run over by a forklift and killed. He said they were putting the pipe on his truck, and he reached down to grab the strap. The forklift driver didn't see him, backed right over top of him, ran over him from his knee all the way to his shoulder. The guy said I was standing right there, and I watched him gasp for air 6 times, and then that was it. You don't understand that God has you in His hands.
Yes.
He has you in His hands. When it's a hindrance or it holds you up, it's not because you're being held up by the devil. Sometimes it's God saying, slow down.
That is the truth.
I don't want you to be at that position at that time. It's not for you to be there. I will guide your life. I will tell you when to step your foot, when to walk, when to stop, when to sit down. God tells you that. We see it as a hindrance. We see it, oh, why am I being held up? Why am I being stopped here? Why am I being stopped there? Why am I slowing down? Why am I in traffic? And I asked God to show me. He showed me twice. And I asked Him to stop showing me.
Yeah. Just accept it for the way it is.
God will guide your life.
Yes, He will.